Hey guys, I'm just Genshin and welcome to a new series that I do not have a name for, nor do I know if it will survive more than a single episode. Welcome to a little bit of Genshin Impact. We've done a lot of Genshin stuff on the channel before, mostly tier lists that everybody hated, and also some wishes. We mostly do those over on Twitch, twitch.tv/. 10 seconds in and a selfless promo. We mostly do those over on Twitch, and then kind of like export the VODs over here. But we've never really played much of the like core game, and I play this game every freaking day. And just to break the fourth wall a little bit, part of my, I don't really do resolutions, but one of the things I want to do in 2022 is play a little bit less Genshin every single day. I've probably played this game for like 2 hours a day for the last year and a quarter, which is disgusting when I say it out loud. So I'd like to play a little bit less of it on a day-to-day basis, and I think one of the best ways to do that is going to be to maybe like not do domains and bosses and stuff like that every single day, but instead to condense some resin and do them every other day. And if I'm gonna do that, my thought is I may as well record it while I'm doing it as well. And here's the other thing. Isaac series, for those who are interested. Oh baby, I'm in Enkanomiya. I don't know how to pronounce it. Apologies. Does not look as smooth as it does on my monitor. That's okay. Hopefully it's still a good experience for you guys. Well, the first episode may be a little scuffed. That's okay. I'm just gonna walk around and explore a little bit while I talk about what's happening. Hopefully it's not too loud as well. Bennett, if you could just like chill a little bit. Thank you. That'd be perfect. I'm thinking this will be, first of all, the vibes gonna be way different than in a typical Just Genshin video. I think I already explored most of this. I can't find these freaking fragments, dude. I'm very lost. You know what? Let's just go back to the main world, and let's do our dailies while we're lollygagging, if I can be so crass. The vibes will be much different. I anticipate this being a much more chill series, not only because I have to record it at like 7 a.m. Before work if I want to get it out in a timely fashion. I'm working from home today, so thankfully I can kind of edit it as I go on the fly. Don't have a thumbnail for this either. That's going to be a problem. This one will probably go up at like 10 p.m. That's okay. But I'd almost like it to be, we'll take this team. I'd almost like it to be like the Isaac Daily series we used to do, where like it gets recorded and uploaded in the same day. I kind of like the vibe of that. And it'll be cool in my opinion, you know, I can keep you informed on what characters we're building. For example, this team of 4 that I've got right now is I'm like pseudo building them. Right now they're my friendship team, so I stolen from my boy NSL. I used to not care about friendship at all. I did it right the first time. Oh, by the way, if you get your cups of coffee at home, that's kind of like what I want this series to be. It's like very chill. You're getting ready for the morning, maybe you're showering, maybe you're throwing some dry shampoo up in your hair, sipping on a little bit of coffee, maybe some green tea with honey. I want this to be like a nice, calm experience for you. I'm not gonna go full old-time hockey from TikTok. Well, hello, buddy. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. But it will be pretty chill. This is my friendship team right now. Ito, Rosaria, Sangonomiya, Kokomi, and Toma. They have no synergy whatsoever. They really don't work that well as a team, but I'm trying to get all of their friendship up, so that is why I'm using them. I didn't used to care about friendship until I realized that you could unlock fancy name cards for them. So now I have really started prioritizing getting to 10 friendship with everybody. From this point down, from Mona down, those are all the next characters I need to work on. Thankfully, a lot of them you can see are pretty high because I stuck them in the teapot. I just got Yunjin, so she's not. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it, and it's been a nice change, in my opinion, because it's forced me to like use different characters. Before it was like Hu Tao, do my dailies with Hu Tao, grab my domains with Hu Tao. I just did everything with Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Albedo, Zhongli. That same team like never left the field, and it was like the only team I was good with. This has kind of forced me to be Ito, please, he's fastest. This has kind of forced me to broaden my horizons to some degree. By the way, so apologies if you are trying to read the dialogue. For those who don't know how daily commissions work, they are, you have 4 tasks a day in whatever region you select. Sure, take this. You have 4 tasks a day. Typically, they're like, kill these little group of enemies, or do this random fetch quest, or talk to this NPC, or climb this thing really fast. I have mine set in Inazuma because I'm still trying to get this freaking stupid Shouta quest done. He never appears. Just come back. Let me give the candies to the gods. Yeah, they show up. You do 4 of them. You get your daily. It's one of like the most reliable ways without paying to get primo gems. You get 10 per, and then I think you get another 20 or 40 when you submit them. As someone who's played 2 hours of this a day for the last, how long did I say? As someone who's played 2 hours of this a day, you do not call the rain. Someone who's played 2 hours of this a day for the last year plus, I should probably know that. But I don't for whatever reason, and that's okay. But it's like the most consistent way to get primos. If you, I would like rather, let's be careful here. I was gonna say I'd rather walk into oncoming traffic, but that feels a little morbid for 7 AM. You don't want to miss your dailies, is what I'm trying to say. It's a really sad experience when you miss your dailies, which is why I'm thankful Genshin also has a mobile app as well. So even when I'm out of town, I can log in, and while the experience may be atrocious, more opponents. Okay, we're fine. While the experience may be atrocious, at least I can still get it done. These specters are so annoying, dude. I'm very over the specters. In my opinion, these are some enemies that did not need to get added. I thought they were just going to be like cool, cute floating slimes. I did not know that they had approximately 6 billion HP. And I also don't have any... Please, can you come down here, brother? I have no range. You don't understand. This is not a great Genshin showcase thus far. Look at the combat, guys. It's so enthralling. Okay, could you... Okay, please. Just a little bit lower, brother. You really want to fight these guys with like an archer or a mage. You may notice my friendship team does not contain, well, I have Kokomi, but you can't hit these guys with Hydro because life. Alright, just come on, come fight me. It's easy. The dailies are easy. They're supposed to be easy. This is not the challenging part of Genshin Impact. That is the Spiral Abyss. Yeah, you really want a mage to fight those guys that can actually hit them, but we didn't have one of those, so that's okay. That guy is just absolutely shredding the pillar. If I have to do this again, I'm gonna scream, so I'm gonna need you to stop. You may notice as well, this team is very weak. That is true, and that's partially what we'll be grinding for today. My Ito's level 80, Kokomi's level 80. These two nerds are both sitting at 70 right now. I would like to make them stronger so that this isn't such a hassle. I'm of 2 minds about it, because like, I want to invest in these characters so that while I'm using the friendship team, it's not as atrocious. But I also know that for many of the characters, at least in my experience with the friendship team thus far, it's been a nice way to like test out a lot of different characters, but I know that there's a lot of characters that I will never use again after using them in the friendship team. So those characters I don't really care too much to build. What's funny is Kokomi was originally going to be one of those characters, but I now think Kokomi's kind of a stud. And vice versa, I thought Toma was going to... Excuse me, I thought Toma was going to rock. And he kind of sucks. No offense to the Toma stands out there. I think he's a cool character. And maybe it's because he's only at level 70 and his talents are at... I got him up to 8-7, brother. His shield sucks, dude. His shield gets... I'm spoiled by Zhongli, is the thing. I've been spoiled by a man named Zhongli, aka Big Dong Zhong. I've been spoiled by that man into thinking that I should put up a shield and just never be touched by anything again. So whenever I play as a character who has maybe, you know, not a shield that doesn't absorb 12 million damage, I think they're instantly atrocious. But it's unfortunately the path that Toma has fallen. His shield, it's just like here and then it's gone. It's like a Missouri spring. You get a nice 2 weeks of it and then it's... I took a little dip in this soap. That's okay. Please. It's... Excuse me, I think I'm supposed to be flying right now. That's okay. All right, we'll take the short path. I think I missed my little... Yeah, I was definitely supposed to be flying right now. That's okay. I missed it. We're still here nonetheless. It's not that big a deal. Dailies are easy. Yeah, shield just... I feel like I put it up and then I get hit one time and I'm like, there it went. Thanks for staying. Appreciate it. Boom. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Easy dailies today. No shouted daily. That's unfortunate. Zap me. Of course it ran out. That's okay. It's very easy nonetheless. This is a nice little... Rip. I think, you know, I don't know. First of all, I have no idea what the series is going to be called. I thought Genshin and Chill, but then I'm like, are people going to think that I'm... You know, whatting the characters, and I hope that they don't. Genshin and Chill popped into my brain. I'm sure there's some other good ideas. Maybe we'll change it at some point. But I think it'll be fun with the Isaac series kind of... Hello, Catherine. I want to switch first. Hold on. Usually this stuff's all in autopilot, so while I'm like... Now that I'm talking and trying to do it, I'm switching to the second team because you get friendship for collecting your daily commissions. Oh, they added a new voice line. You get friendship, companionship EXP for collecting, and these guys suck. These are my guys that I do not want to play as or build ever. No offense to Kujo Sara. So I just have them kind of come in and leech off of the other characters' hard work, essentially. What do we have today? Ooh, a new quest, studying potions. I haven't done the Shenhe quest yet. Dude, I'm so behind. Usually I like really crank through all the new content, but it's been very busy. It's been very, very busy for the past couple of days, and I haven't quite cranked through the content. Let's figure out what we want to do today. I know I want to grind Husk of Opulent Dreams domain. I'm thinking we could do like... I either want to get Rosaria to 70, or I'm going to be wishing for Ganyu soon, so we could maybe be pre-farming for Ganyu. I'm assuming Ganyu takes Ice Flower, by the way. I could be wrong there. Does she take... Please tell me she doesn't take Cube. Please tell me she doesn't take Cube. 1 second, we're going to figure this out together. Ganyu Ascension Boss. Please, please not Ice Cube. I hate Ice Cube. Not Ice Cube. Farming for Ganyu. All right. Please just be... Please be Ice Flower. Ice Flower, please. Okay, I don't care about domains. Ganyu farming. Hook me up. This is like one of those recipes where they tell their life story at the beginning before actually... Just tell me what she needs. I don't care about talents. I don't care about talents. I don't care about talents. Ascension leveling. Let's go, Cryo Regisvine. Okay, so I think we may as well like start working on pre-farming this guy ahead of time. Because I'm definitely going to get Ganyu. 100%. Definitely. No doubt about it. The gacha gods wouldn't do me like that. We're going to get Ganyu. Even though I have no bow to give her. And not only are we going to get Ganyu, we will have all of these lovely materials pre-farmed for her so that I can raise her up very quickly. Now you may be noticing that I have an ice unit and a hydro unit going up against this flower. Which is quite bad. You would be correct. This is usually a very, very easy boss. It's still a very, very easy boss, not gonna lie to you.
Who wants some of this?
It's okay, a little messed up animation. Still a very, very easy boss, but typically you should be like one-shotting this guy by this point in the game, so it's a little embarrassing that we're not. That's okay though, I have 2 units that do basically absolutely nothing against this guy, so we'll call that my fold. My fold? My fold. What accent was that? I'm very excited to get going. Okay, let me get back to I was talking. Yeah, boy. Oh, now that we're doing boss farming, I can do more mooching. So I did not even need to fight this guy with this team. We could just fight him with a strong character and then mooch off of him. I forgot. Sorry, brain's not working. It's early. Have I mentioned that? So the thing is, Isaac series. We all love the Isaac series, right? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you clicked on this video because it's called Genshin Impact and you like Genshin Impact and you... I did, Joe. And you have no idea what the heck Isaac even is. That's okay. Isaac is a game that I recorded like 800 episodes of over the past 6 years. And it's coming to a close. I'm not saying we'll never play Isaac on the channel again. I'm just saying we're getting really close to getting 100% on our save file, which is exciting. I've got 3 more runs to beat, 3 more characters to win as. And after that point, I just got to go pick up the items, and then we'll have 100% save file completion. And then I don't necessarily know what the future of that game looks like on the channel. I've put like 1,300 hours into that game since I got it, so it's definitely gotten its money's worth. But I'm just, you know, somewhere deep in my soul, I'm like, maybe it's time for something a little bit, a new journey on the channel. And so this is a test run mostly, I'll be honest. This is a test run. Isaac has been like a consistent staple on the channel for a long time. Namely, okay, because it's fun. It's fun to watch. People enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. It's a great combination of things. It's also remained a staple on the channel for a very long time. Because I know the game so well that I don't really have to focus on what's happening. And I can kind of just talk, you know? It's kind of served as my personal, not therapy. it's kind of banter. That's a better word for it. I don't usually talk about sad stuff. It's kind of served as my personal little like banter engine. Just like a little way to just like speak and put my daily thoughts and affirmations and things of that nature out into the void, because I don't have to focus on what's going on the screen, because the game's not easy, especially as the characters we're playing as now. But I know the game so well, I can kind of just go on autopilot and then just talk. So it's almost like, it feels almost like recording a podcast, but you also happen to be playing a game. And, you know, if that's going away, again, lots of ifs here. If that is going away and we're looking for something else to replace it, I'm like, what the heck else? What other games do I either know so much about or are so easy that I can kind of just turn them on? They can be just like background noise and really I just want to talk. That's like Genshin to a T. You may have noticed I've been fighting some dogs for the last 15 minutes. Couldn't tell you what happened. My brain goes into autopilot. We start fighting, things go good. By the way, we were farming for Husk of Opulent Dreams here. I'm farming for namely making my Ito better, but I also would like to get some pieces for Yunjin. I'd like to swap Albedo over to that. I don't have a Goro yet, but eventually he'll need it. Gross. Gross. Let me see them up. I'll show you in a second. We're going to farm this 4 times back to back to back. So enjoy. Again, the gameplay, more or less, it's just the flavor of the month right now. I'm just here to have a little morning chat with chat. Is it chat if it's on YouTube? I don't think it is. It's a comment section, which is much more scary. Faceless voids that could pop in at any time. Could be, I mean, you're watching this right now in real time, your time, but it could be like 2 p.m. on January 8th, 2022. It could be like 1 a.m. on October 30th, 2077. I'd have a lot of questions if you're watching that today. Namely, am I still alive? That would be kind of cool. How old would I be? I'd be 70. I kind of hope that I'm still alive at that point. That's not outrageous, right? With advancements in modern medicine, is it selfish for me to be like, I'd like to still be alive at 70, maybe? Oh, gotta be 77. Never mind. Send me the Shadow Realm. I don't want to be the future equivalent of a boomer. Please come back. Thank you.
So you know your stuff, huh?
What do I talk about? Yeah, Isaac potentially coming to a close. I need something else that I can just like fire up, mindlessly play and talk, because it's fun to share. Hello? That's like my time other than on stream, which I only do once a week now. It's my only real time to like share random little anecdotes and stuff that happened. So basically I'm artificially trying to I'm not saying Genshin is my rebound game, and Isaac and I are breaking up. That is certainly not the case. I would never say such a thing. It's just like, it's a little different, you know? Isaac liked to go to Zumba class, and Genshin likes to sit on the couch and do nothing. Garbage. Okay, I like this as well. Like, mostly what we've played of Genshin on the channel has been all. Not that this stuff isn't super pogged up. I actually enjoy artifact farming. Like, I like. It's close to wishing in a sense, because it's a random drop and you have no idea what you're gonna get and you're just hoping it's good. Wishing is, like, without a doubt the most dopamine filled portions of Genshin, and that's like mostly what we've played and made content on Twitch and over here. I think it'll be interesting for those who maybe you're not familiar with Genshin at all, in which case you've probably not made it this far into the video, but if you have, I'm gonna give you a big ol' hug. I think it could be fun to, like, show what the game's actually all about, because it's a little disingenuous. It's like if you watch like a baseball home run montage, or like a Sports Center top 10 highlight plays. If you watch just that, you'd be like, oh my, baseball is nonstop action, what the heck? What you don't know is that they take 3 minutes in between pitches, and that each half inning takes about 45 minutes to get done. They don't show you that part, because it's not as sexy. This is the Genshin equivalent of the pitcher tossing around the rosin bag over behind the mound. What's it called? I played baseball for 1 year. I should know. I used to like baseball, like watching it as well. And then it got very it's gotten very snoozy. This is the Genshin equivalent. It's maybe not as glamorous. We're just like, unless you like the combat. I actually think the combat's pretty fun. It's certainly less like here. I'm gonna after this. You're probably like, dang, this domain's pretty hard. These guys have a lot of HP. No, my team sucks. Which is why we're farming artifacts. This team is atrocious. I'll show you like a real team fighting this domain in just a second, and I'll show you how fast it can go. So we'll do this one more time. I know I'm gonna lose the friendship. Maybe I don't want to lose the friendship. I'll show you how fast this actually can go. Oh, look at Banjo. Banjo's on the couch. He's sitting. Monkey on the couch. Yo. On-set goblet for Kokomi. Hydro damage with ER defense. HP %. If we could roll into EM, that could be really good. And an HP %. That's not bad either. If we'd rather roll that, let's try to crank one of those up. Let's get one of those to level 4 and see if we can get a lucky 4th roll. I think Kokomi already has an off. Yeah, I've got her on Millilith right now. I'd like to switch her over to the clam set. I mean, that's not a great set. That's not great. Let's try this new set out. Let's try this new one we got. Let's crank it up to 4. Hydro damage. Let's get this up to 4. If this rolls into EM or even attack %, I may consider swapping her over to this one. EM, come on, baby. Oh, baby! We're gonna lock that bad boy. Yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty great. I don't know if you want. I'll have to do some research because the Husk of Opulent Clam. Wait, well, I combined them. The Ocean Hued Clam set does damage based on your healing. Look at this. Look at this mini novella. It does damage based on your healing, and her healing scales off of HP, I think. Pretty sure it scales off of HP. Healing is based on max HP. So We might actually just want more HP because then it gives us more healing and more damage. I don't really know, to be honest with you. We're learning together. I don't really know how that works. I'll have to do some research. Okay, cool. Let's do this one more time, but I'm gonna switch to like a real team, and I'll show you how fast it can actually go. Let's do this squad. Let's do this squad, but let me bring Fischl as well. And let me just show you how fast it actually can go if you bring like the right if you bring the right team against it, which I have not done. Raiden is almost dead, which is a little bit of an issue. She'll be fine. Just take a little peek-sees at this. Drop it. 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 Just a little 110,000, no biggie. Just a little 110,000, no biggie. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, sorry. It's over already. See? It's like a little bit of a trade-off because, like, it takes me like 10 times longer to beat these domains when I'm using the friendship team. But then at least I get the friendship for it, you know? So would it be better to just save the time? Possibly. I will use this team, I think, to go... Let's fight Ice Flower again, because that's definitely how I want to spend this resin. And then, I don't know what I want to do for my last domain. I haven't farmed talents in a long time, but I'm on an artifact grind right now. I'm really enjoying the search for new artifacts. It's going really poorly, to be honest with you. I have not gotten a good artifact or something that I am looking for in a dang long time. Again, here's how this should go, by the way. Here's how this should go when we're not using the friendship team. Yeah, that's how that should go. That's the fun part. That's the home run ball. That's the leaping over the green monster and making a ridiculous catch. That's the fun stuff. Once you get your members to that crazy level, which the friendship team unfortunately just has not yet. Well, they'll get there eventually. They'll get there eventually. Let me grab these. By the way, I don't think we'll do like wishes during these, unless we get like, if I happen to get battle pass level 10 and we get like a random blue, we can do a random wish every now and again. You know what? Oops. We can do a random wish every now and again. We could do a random wish every now and again. Could be funny. Okay, thank God. I can't ruin my Ganyu pity. We could do a random wish every now and again just for fun though. Okay, let's do one more domain, and that'll be my dailies for the day. And this is a great example of like, this is the bare minimum of what I have to do every single day. I did my dailies, I spent my resin. So bare minimum, I'm pumping 30 minutes into this game. That's not including like farming, what do you call them? Particles? No, rocks. For not including mining, not material gathering. Just the bare minimum is 30 minutes a day. I used to complain about having a commute of 30 minutes a day. Granted, it's 30 minutes there and back, so it's really an hour a day. But I used to complain about that because I was like, do you know how much of my life is being slurped up by sitting on the highway? Do you know how much of my life is being slurped up playing Genshin Impact? Now, granted, playing Genshin Impact, a lot more fun and interesting than sitting on the highway. Still though, it's like a lot of time when you think about it too. When you think about it, am I gonna be sitting on my deathbed at year, what did I say earlier, 2070 something? I'm gonna be 75 years old. Am I gonna be sitting on my deathbed and be like, wow, I wish I played a little bit less Genshin and maybe ran a little bit more on my treadmill that's downstairs gathering dust, and maybe I wouldn't have died at 75. Maybe I could have made it to 76. Possibly, but who cares? If it's fun, you know? I never enjoyed the commute, I think, because I'm not a podcast boy. I was never able to find a podcast. I was never able to really find a podcast that, like, suited my fancy. If you have any podcast recommendations, chuck them in the comments section down below. I don't think it's ever too late to get into podcasts. I'll catch back up if I have to. I see like random clips from podcasts sometimes on like TikTok or Twitter, but I tend to cringe whenever I see them. But I think that's because they're like comedy podcasts. I don't think I would listen to a comedy podcast. I think I would much rather stick needles into my eyes. Give me a good child / Ganyu piece, please. I think I would much rather listen to like an educational podcast and actually gain some sort of skills in life. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Child? Not bad. Not great. That's okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Wait, what did he say?
Fight. You're never gonna win, though.
Dude, Max Middleman did such a good job. Okay. I think we're done. Other than like, I've got some enkanomiya stuff. I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. I've got some like non-storyline related stuff I need to do, some exploration. Let me know if that's the kind of stuff you'd like to see as well, or if you're down to just see dailies and artifact farming while I talk nonsense for 30 minutes, because that's kind of what I'm envisioning this series as. Is me just kind of shooting the stuff for 30 minutes, telling you about my day, your day, his day, she's day. Cheesecake sounds good. In the morning, and uploading it before I go to work, apparently. We'll see how well that happens. These may be like evening uploads, but still. But that doesn't work. I want it to go up in the morning, because then it's like a nice, vibey... you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. I guess, what if I record them... No, but if I record them at night... I was gonna say I could record them at night and then edit them and then upload them the next morning. But then it breaks the illusion, because I'm supposed to be drinking coffee with you guys. These are decisions that will be made at some point. Thanks for tuning into episode 1 of whatever this is. Will there be an episode 2? I don't know. That's up to you guys. Let me know in the description. You don't have access to that. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more random daily Genshin grinding. You can kind of watch my characters grow over time. You may notice that today we did a full day of grinding and got absolutely... We got 1 potential goblet for Kokomi. That tends to be the artifact grind in this game. So let me know if you want to see more of that.
Best flavor in the world.
Let me know if you're throwing up right now as well. If not, I'll never record this again. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys, not tomorrow, but like this will probably come out like every other day. I'll see you guys in the next one.